Okay, garden tour 2019. Gotta say, I think it's probably my best work yet thus far, not to jinx it. Start here with some my chives that come back every year. Blooms are all done on those. Here's my thyme bed. I use a lot. I like to cook with thyme. See, it's doing pretty well. Got a big old fennel stalk coming up here. Gonna let that go to seed. Collect the fennel seeds. Good for things like sausage. See the bulbs down there. Yeah. So these are gonna be my pickling cucumbers. See, I do a little weave instead of just doing a trellis. It's kind of like my own invention. Kind of like a spider web of climbing. You see these tendrils, I like to try to train them, get them go up as much as possible, and kind of have them kind of go around and around. A lot of care this year to trimming leaves, trimming suckers. See, I try to keep everything trimmed down low so it has some nice airflow. Come over here. Look at some of my companion plants here. Calendula is this guy right here. Calendula, pretty flowers. This is borage or barrage, borage. And you see marigolds throughout as well. Good for the tomatoes, supposedly. You can see these are going to be black cherry tomatoes. Grew them last year too. Only one plant this year because you get so bloody many of them. See, they grow in nice little clusters. That cluster's gonna be nice too, right there. Also, great pains to get all the suckers off of this, guys. Instead of single stemming, I'm calling this one a double stem. I'm letting two go up and then getting rid of all the other suckers. Again, trying to keep airflow at a maximum. Can't remember, I threw my tags away. These are either some kind of beefsteak or I think they're Brandywine. I can't remember which. You can see we're getting some nice fruit there. Trim that stalk all the way up. All the way up to the first fruit is the idea. Speaking of which, I could probably get rid of this guy right here. Just like that. Try to fight the blight. So we got, that's nasturtium right there. We get a better view on the back side of another one. First year for that. It's supposed to be a good companion plant. That's a basil my mom started from seedling. He didn't get sun until mid-afternoon. More marigolds. These are poblano peppers. Good for stuffing. Seeds. They're getting pretty big. Scale there. So another basil. Some other big poblanos back there too. Try to pick them when we get like enough to make stuffed peppers. Over here is my sage bush. I've cut down 2/3 of this thing twice already this season. It is like the most virile plant ever. Had that bush for probably 15 years. No, probably more like 13 actually. It's 2019. Yeah, more like 13 years. So this is some of my cilantro. Just keep deadheading it. Don't let it flower. There's some jalapeno. My rosemary. I managed to kill my rosemary bush last year. Don't know how. Lavender, really starting to flower. Ooh, look. That's why we do the companion. Look at that beautiful bee. Yep, do your thing. Do your thing, mama. Do your thing. Okay, so zucchini, summer squash, bunch of big beautiful flowers. Zucchini isn't producing like the squash. I've already picked 3 squash. It looks like there's another one there that's about ready to be picked too. First year I'm doing squash and zucchini in a long time. In years past, grubs have really robbed me of a bunch, so I got pissed and didn't do them for a long time. Read some things, watched some things. Another stab at it. Another calendula that's just awesome. The idea here is these flowers will attract certain critters that will eat the bad critters. Thai pepper, Thai chilies. No peppers yet. Oh no, I got it in a saddle there. A little worried about these guys. And that's another jalapeno. I don't think we're gonna get very much out of them, but it's okay. Another calendula just blowing up. Good looking marigold there. And here's this nasturtium. Again, first year for me doing nasturtium. It's supposed to be another good companion plant. You look down in here, you can see it has like these cool little flowers in here. Again, I think this is the one, some kind of wasp really likes those flowers, and those wasps like to eat other bugs. So, well, I don't use any kind of pesticide or anything like that. Here's these are going to be grape bats. Again, you can see, wow, big clusters. Watch this video with this guy flicking the flowers. He's like, just give him a flick. Just give him a flick. So I've been flicking the shit out of these guys, and I think it actually works. But you'd have to see the video of the dude, like, just a little flick. Just flick him. Anyway. Again, good clusters of cherries. Grape bats. And then these are my other big tomatoes. I think these are the Brandywines, because the Brandywines don't get as big. They're medium size. Grown them before. Again, with this one, you can see, again, doing a double stem thing. One main stalk. I let one sucker get big, and after that, all the suckers like that guy must go. Same here. Nice double stalk. Just really nice double stalk again. Everything trimmed up to where the first fruit are. Backside, there's that other nasturtium. Another great looking calendula. Backside, this is the Florida weave for the tomatoes. Just try to keep them as compact and narrow as possible. You can see these by my tying them like that. They'll get, I don't know, I'll probably get them about 10 feet tall. I may add to those poles. The poles are probably about 6 feet right now, but I can always add more. So here are some more. These are our Eaton cucumbers. See, I can't remember if these are Oriented Express. I felt like I kept this tag. Maybe it got lost too. But one of the long, good cucumbers to eat, like English Hot House, Orient Express. Can't remember the other names of them. And here's another fennel plant. You can see, nice and tall. This one is going to be flowering soon. Flowers will attract a gazillion flying wasps and bees and whatnot. You see the flowers starting to form here. There'll be all these little yellow flowers. Bugs love them. It'll be a big old wasp party up here. So, that's it. Again, you can see I try to keep everything trimmed up. Get some nice airflow through here. And that's really it. It's been a good year thus far. Looking forward to it continuing to grow. Last year with all the rain kind of stunted everything. This year it hasn't been quite the monsoon. Go a little vertical so you get the sense of the scale of it. Again, not bad. June winding down. The explosion's really going to happen.